We're all spoon-fed fantasy tales and romance stories from early childhood, and they're exciting and captivating, and they always have a happy ending. As much as we try to shelter ourselves from society's notions of wealth and romance and love, fairy tales have become a significant part of our subconscious reality, that we're not even aware of their presence. We assume that we'll begin to date, we'll simply fall madly in love, or maybe we'll even be financially set for the rest of our lives. We certainly expect our prince to carry us off at his castle and our princess to be refined and beautiful. Fictional characters are usually extraordinary, wonderful people. Well, they have to be, or we wouldn't read the book or watch the movie. Even their flaws endear them to us. And unlike real people, we get to go inside their heads to see what they're thinking and feeling. And unfortunately, lest you think that we're above fairy tales with our insulated lifestyles, be assured that we just have as many destructive ideals as the secular world. We yearn for the most brilliant businessman who will come along, or learner, and the most stunning woman. Not only do these fantasies disrupt the dating process, they also give us a distorted view of what to expect in marriage. At the end of a fairy tale, the happy couple may walk blissfully into the sunset, but they never describe the next day when they're disagreeing about who'll take out the trash. There's a famous story of a man who was studying in Cleveland, Ohio, and he was part of a very well-known yeshiva, and he complained to his Rosh Yeshiva that he had just gotten married, and his wife made him uncomfortable by asking him to take out the trash. Okay. The very next day there's a knock on the door, and it's none other than the dean himself, Rabbi Mordechai Gifter. And he's standing there, and the woman, the young bride, is beside us. What's the rabbi doing here? He says, I came to take out the garbage. Yes. We therefore take it for granted that everything will be perfect for us too. And when it's not, we conclude that we must have chosen the wrong partner. And one of the things I always lecture is if a person doesn't have proper training when they're dating, and they hit that first roadblock or first difficulty in their first year of marriage, they start wondering, oh no, I made a mistake. I married the wrong individual. Perhaps I should have married someone else. All this is because they weren't ready for that first bullet that came. And just like the Golani Brigade in the IDF or the Navy SEALs in the US Navy trains for problems before, we too today we're going to train. So that something comes up in the future, I know it, I'm already on the lookout for it, and as a result I can deal with it. The fact is, relationships involve a great deal of work. There's going to be misunderstandings, thoughtlessness that needs to be apologized for, stresses of life that impinge on our ability to take care of each other well. And it's always difficult to carve out the time necessary to communicate and resolve all the issues we face.